What's up YouTube, it's Sari Karen, and for today's video I'm going to be talking about the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. Now I know I made a video in the past about the regular iPad, what was it, the 2017 version, and that video was more or less whether you should get it for the price. And this video is kind of the same, but not so much. So this is the iPad Pro. I opted with the black as I did in the last video for my regular iPad, and this is the iPad Pro with cellular. So I ended up sending back that regular iPad because in the video, if you guys remember, I felt like it doesn't warrant the price. The price was $329, and for a tablet, that's a good price. But this iPad, I'm going back on my words. I don't know if I'm a sheep, an Apple sheep. Most likely I am. I'm not even going to try and fight it. But this iPad Pro, I feel like it's depending on who you are, it warrants the price. So I'm not going to do an unboxing because I've already opened it and I've already used it. But I mean, you know, you get the standard things in the box. Of course you get the iPad. Of course you get this useless piece of pull tab stuff, whatever that is. I think it's like stickers and crap. And then you get the charger, normal charger, still lightning, no USB, and you get the charging brick. So that's what comes in the box. Now onto the specs and the reason that I bought this iPad. So the specs are pretty good. 12 megapixel camera. You can shoot in 4K for 30 frames per second, and of course you get the Retina display. But the reason that I bought this iPad and why I feel like for me the price was warranted, because the iPad Pro is not cheap. Now of course there are other iPads. I mean, of course there's other iPad out there. Watch my last video. If you want an iPad, opt for that version. If you really don't need the Pro, that one starts at $329. This one I paid $669 for. I got it on sale. Normally it's $779 with the connected version. And the reason I got it was because I'm getting my MBA in finance, and I carry my laptop around with me. And as you guys saw in my previous video, I just bought a new MacBook Pro because of, you know, editing and everything that I needed to do, which I'm gonna make an updated video about that soon, so stay tuned. But as far as the iPad, I got tired of lugging around my laptop. And not that the laptop is heavy, not that the laptop is bulky, not that it doesn't run as well as I need it to run. It's just the iPad is the iPad is very compact. Like, it's very, oh my gosh. Technical difficulties. It's just very lightweight and compact. I'm not really using it for the camera. I don't really watch videos on it. My main purpose for the iPad is to do work on the go when I can't carry my laptop around, or if I'm trying to sneak and do homework at work. Don't do that. But yes, this is a really good machine. I mean, it's very fast. It comes with the A10X chip in it. So I mean, it's a fast iPad. Compared to the other one, I don't have them side by side to do a comparison, but I mean, I don't get any lag when I'm trying to multitask on it. It's a well-made machine. Now, as far as the price, of course I don't think this is worth $600. I mean, I would not be comfortable telling any of you guys, hey, yeah, an iPad, spend almost $700 on it. It's worth it. It always depends on who you are and what you're using it for. Me replacing my laptop for day-to-day, like going to Starbucks and doing my homework, or trying to, you know, look up things at work. Lately I've been super busy with work, school, I'm moving soon, and I don't want to pull out my iPad. I mean, I don't want to pull out my computer to do that, and I definitely don't want to use my phone because sometimes I need a bigger screen. The screen resolution on this is awesome. I mean, oh, if I can log into it. Screen resolution on this is awesome. If you can see, yes, I like Childish Gambino. And just like doing regular things, like, you know, pulling up Safari, like just simple things. And like, I like the fact that if I take a note, it's gonna go directly to, I mean, of course it's linked through iCloud, it's gonna go directly through my phone. I can continue editing, and it does what I need it to do. So yes, there are cheaper alternatives out there. No, you do not have to buy an iPad, but for what I'm using this for, I feel like I'm definitely getting the value out of it. It's a very nice machine. I mean, look how light and slim that is. When Apple does a product, they do products really nice. And I was never a fan of tablets, and I'm still not really a fan of it. It's still kind of weird just lugging this around, but I mean, for what I need it for, it's working for me. And if you watched my last video before, I was like, oh, you know, the iPad is not worth the price. You definitely, I mean, if you're just using it for your kids to give it to them in a car type situation and you guys are on a road trip, you can find a cheaper tablet. Same deal with this, but this is more high powered. This packs a better punch, and for me and graphic designers, and if anyone is like, you know, doing Office 365, it's a really good product. Now, the thing that I feel like is kind of unnecessary that I bought, and I don't know if I should return it or not, is the Apple Pencil. Now, for me, the Apple Pencil, well, can you guys even see that? I think I have that light way too bright. But the Apple Pencil for me is a gimmick. And a gimmick to me is like just something that a company threw together to make more money. Apple, you're definitely known for that. So if you're a graphic designer, yes. If you use any of those programs that you need to sketch on the go and you need to draw something out and then turn around later and edit it in Illustrator, Apple Pencil is definitely for you. Do you guys know I use this to color? Like, I bought a coloring app and I just use it to color. I don't sit on my iPad and go, let me circle this note. Let me do this note. No, it's stupid. This was a waste of money. If you guys are not a graphic designer, what is the other purpose of this? It's a stylus. So everyone's used to using their finger. Do not waste $100 on the Apple Pencil. Yeah, it looks very nice. Like, oh my gosh, it's so slim. It's Bluetooth. You can plug it into the iPad, and you know, my friends have an iPad Pro as well. I just let her borrow it the other day. But it's unnecessary. So definitely don't buy the Apple Pencil if you're not a graphic designer. It's a waste of money. If you are going to get an iPad and you don't need something so heavy duty as this one with all the specs that it has inside of it, go with the regular iPad. And just remember, you do not have to buy into the Apple hype. There are cheaper alternatives. This was just something that I felt I really wanted to get. I was going back and forth with whether or not I should buy an iPad, and I decided to get the iPad Pro. I'm going to keep this one, and I'm not going to return it like I did my last one because I've actually been using it quite a lot. Like I said, when Apple does something, I stand by them. They do it really nice. The aesthetics of it, of course, is nice. The screen quality is nice. I'm very impressed that this can shoot 4K video, 30 frames per second. I'm very impressed that it's a 12 megapixel camera on an iPad. Impressive. So that's it for now, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a few videos because I'm on vacation for 6 days and I have a lot of different videos that I want to show you guys and stuff that I want to unbox. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Always like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below how you feel about tablets, whether or not you buy them, whether or not you think that this thing is way overly priced, which it probably is. I mean, come on, it's Apple. Everything's overly priced. But that's it for today. Have a good day. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.